Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Met Comedy Night. We have the Comedy Pigs live for you on the screen tonight. Super excited. They were our first show, and they've been working really hard to make the show even funnier and more ridiculous than it was the first time. I see a message in the chat on Twitch. I'm going to share this message to the Facebook viewers. UGMO1 wishing I was DTF right now. You know what, DTF? This is a reference to a song Thomas Scholtes wrote for the last sketch show that they did. And Met Comedy Night, that's Kevin in the booth saying, we wish we could be DTF too. Downtown Frederick is a great place to be. That's where Maryland Ensemble Theater is, right in the heart of downtown Frederick, and our nonprofit tax-deductible donation theater would be happy to accept your donations for this funny show that we're having for you tonight. I'm going to go ahead and recycle some, there's a bunch of people that followed us today. Diesel Dave 9, thank you very much for the follow. And then we have Hunter Van Pelt 1, thank you for the follow. Oops Midge, thank you for the follow. And Summits 13, thank you for the follow. I replayed all of those. And then Magic Man underscore 87 and Tessarisa 27 also followed right during the pre-show countdown and videos. So yeah, please stay tuned for the Maryland Ensemble Theater season of surprises. Our first piece for you is going to be Victory is Within Our Grasp. It's going to be monologues of women suffrage speeches that had happened. So it's a bit of an historic piece. Things will be released bi-weekly. You can get more information at marylandensemble.org. All right, see, look at all those notifications popping up. There's only one more to cycle through, and then after that, I might as well stop looking at me and get on over there and check out the pigs. And here we go. Thank you for the follow. Here's your comedy pigs. Woo!
Hello, welcome to Friday night, Met Comedy Night with the Comedy Pigs. I am the director of the Comedy Pigs and your host for the evening, Erik. And we're so glad you're with us tonight. Thanks, Stephen, for all you're doing in the booth. And we've got Comedy Pigs here for you tonight. Sonny, Katie, Rob, and Thomas. We're going to play some games for you that we're having a lot of fun doing on Zoom. So the first game we're going to play is called Scenes from a Hat. And I've got some ideas that the Comedy Pigs have not seen yet and or heard yet. And I'm going to give them these ideas, and they have to present their best version of this. Let's see how they. And thanks for joining us for kicking things off. Scenes from a Hat and Comedy Pigs. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
Okay. All right. Comedy Pigs. Things you can say to your dog, but not your girlfriend. Things you can say to your dog, but not your girlfriend. Thomas. Oh, wow. Okay. Rob, did you have one?
Yes. That is the last time I'm picking up your crap.
Interesting relationships you must have had, Rob. Thomas.
If you keep screaming, I'm going to put the leash on tighter.
Well, who's to judge? Katie.
All right. That's enough licking. Gosh.
Rob.
Get in that backyard. You get in that backyard.
Sonny.
Walkies?
Thomas.
Fetch me my slippers, bitch. It's female dog term.
Dog humor, yeah.
Female dog.
Katie.
Give you a treat. I'll give you a treat if you go in the cage. Come on, cage.
Rob.
And that is why you got your balls cut off.
All right, the next scenes from a hat we've got for you. Nice job, Comedy Pigs. If the White House was run by college students, White House was run.
Yes. President Trump hasn't left. Still run by college students.
Okay, if the Secretary of Defense can do a keg stand for 30 seconds, the military budget gets doubled. Oh! Go, 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 go.
Dude, you gotta help me.
It.
I totally forgot that the State of the Union address was today. I fell asleep, man. I gotta write it right now.
Sonny.
I got a copy of the Cliff Notes for the Constitution. There's a lot of cool shit in here, man. Like a good book.
Nice. All right, how about next one for scenes from a hat, outtakes from the Antiques Roadshow. Outtakes from the Antiques Roadshow. Rob.
So this is a Victorian era piece of shit. How do you bring this on this show? Get out of here.
Sonny, you put your hand on it. I thought maybe he'd stolen yours.
He stole it, but I got another one.
All right.
Okay, now, let's just open up this box and see what's inside. It's a severed head.
Oh, let me see. Ma'am, is this your gum wrapper?
Silver and shiny. Not worth
Shiny,
anything.
so shiny.
Rob.
So I think this is, let's go ahead and plug this in and see what it, okay. So doctors would use this for women in the early 1800s. I'm just gonna not include that in the show.
Thomas.
Oh, yeah, it's a really interesting piece. Looks like an unopened sarcophagus. And with my Egyptian writing knowledge, I could see that it was King Tut's actual coffin. However, you don't have a certificate of authenticity, so it's really going to drive down the value. Can't prove it.
Along with.
Yes, here we have a vase from the Ming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's scenes from a hat. Scenes from a hat. Good job, Pigs. All right, we're going to move right along. Our next game is called Zoom Warp, and we will need a suggestion from you, the audience. Type in to whatever platform you're watching us on, whether it's the Twitchity Twitch or the Facety Facebook, and type it into the chat there. I'm going to need a suggestion of, could be anything, an object, a fruit, a favorite occupation. I don't know, could be a location, could be location. So type into the chat and we'll pick one of those and use that for Zoom Warp. So what's going to happen with Zoom Warp is one pig is going to start a scene using your suggestion, inspired by that. They're going to start a scene just by themselves. And at a certain time in that scene, when they say something interesting, another pig is going to say, Zoom Warp, jump into the scene. That line that was interesting will be repeated, and the pig that jumped in will start a whole different scene based on that line. And then they'll continue in their scene, and then a third pig will Zoom Warp in and change to a different scene again, depending on what's being said. And you'll get the picture as we go along how this works. So that's Zoom Warp. All right, so we're going to need some suggestions for you guys. I can see some coming in. Oh, wow, a lot. apple pie, cotton candy, ghosts, thong, platypus, potato rolls, fruit vendor. Fruit vendor is as an occupation. I'm not sure. Occupation. That's a very specific one. Wow, good ones to use here. Let's do. Wow, these shoes are so good. How about volcano? I like volcano. Use that to start. Which pig is going to start us off here? Thomas. All right, Thomas is going to start us off. This is Zoom Warp. Thomas, use the volcano as your inspiration.
Oh, not again. Krakatoa just gonna blow up even worse than last time. Oh, I just wish I would have done so much more when I wasn't about to be burned alive. I should have called my mom. I should have read The Art of War. I probably should have thrown out that old ham that I ended up eating and was sick for a while. But if there's one thing I can think of, you just need to sleep more.
Zoom warp.
You just need to sleep more.
I don't want to. I don't want to sleep anymore. I'm done sleeping. Read me another book.
Look, I'm new at this, but you're not paying attention in class. You're failing all your tests. You're rambunctious all day, and you just have to sleep.
You're like the worst babysitter ever. I mean, so what that I can't do math? I mean, who needs math? I just want you to read me the story of the elephant.
Do you remember when I stole your chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
And I was like, how many chicken nuggets did you have?
Yes.
And then I was like, no, you had this plus this. And then I ate yours. That's what happened.
Yes, I remember that. All my chicken nuggets were gone.
Did you feel smart?
No, I felt hungry.
Do you want to feel smart?
Yes.
Then you have to listen to me.
Will I get chicken nuggets?
Will you go to sleep?
I'll think about it if I get some chicken nuggets.
How much chicken do you need in your bed?
Zoom War.
How much chicken do you need in your bed?
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised. If you put one chicken in my bed, I barely even notice. At first, one chicken was enough, but now I need like 4 or 5 chickens just to feel whole.
I mean, it's amazing how quickly you grow attached to those chickens.
Yeah. The other day, I was at the store getting myself a fruit roll. And I thought to myself, maybe the chickens would want one too.
What a great idea. Did they like the fruit rolls?
Yeah, did they like them?
The chickens love the fruit rolls.
Oh.
We were laying in the bed. The chickens just loved the fruit rolls.
Of course they did. Chickens notoriously love fruit rolls. Everyone knows that.
Quite, yes, I knew that, yes.
Yes, see, he knew that.
What a fascinating study this will be, released next week on the dietary supplements of the chicken.
Yes, yes, I think it's profound that we study fruit and chicken as though it were science.
Do you
That's
think
what we
have
spent
enough?
that $242 million grant on.
And it wasn't enough.
We had to scrape by on that, honestly.
Yes.
I mean, who knew chickens were so intolerant to so many different types of fruits?
Well, when you
But think
keep
about-
shoving it down their chicken necks.
We had to adjust our technique
Think of all
slightly.
the app.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm off to write that scientific paper. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Make sure to put it behind a paywall.
The best
So you're
part,
just sleeping with them?
I mean, not sleeping, not like sleeping.
Oh no.
Just sleeping.
Just for like cuddles and stuff, right?
Yeah, it just helps me with my insomnia.
Yeah. They're real soft. Real soft.
I mean, I do get a little aroused, but not like, not like something that's uncontrollable and like makes me want the chickens real bad. I think it's more like a natural thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't do anything to those chickens. We know you love them. I mean, not love them, but you love them.
No. Yeah, I love them. I love what they do for me. They make me whole.
That's a wonderful thing to hear, Ernie.
I'm going to call Dr. Phil. This seems like something he or Jerry needs to work out.
Listen, you're not going to do anything to jeopardize me and my chickens. I'm going right now to barricade myself in our bedroom. I'm coming, ladies.
So I'm gonna need like 8 nuggets and a side of ketchup and a juice box before I can go to bed.
Okay, well, I brought all of that I called Grubhub earlier, and they sent it over. It should be right next to your bed, right there.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. There's 8 nuggets.
You did it. We did it.
I did it. Thanks. I'm gonna go bed now and eat my nuggets in bed.
Okay, don't wake up.
Bye.
Yes, sweet molten rock and ash. Cover me in your warmth and free us from this plague.
And scene. Good job. That is Zoom Warp, ladies and gentlemen. Zoom Warp. I hope you got the picture kind of how that works. What 4 scenes in one, so to speak, twice through. Hey, Steven, how are we doing over there? I see a lot of activity happening in the chat and whatnot.
There's a lot of stuff going on. First of all, we did get an extra follower here. What is that? Shimmerina. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. And yeah, there's a lot of business going on in the chat. I think there were some people a little late to the game on the suggestion. Is there a suggestion for the next game?
Well, I saw those coming in on the chat, and I wrote a few down because they work for the next game.
Oh yeah? Oh well,
yeah, but I want to get some new ones though too. So our next game is called World's Worst, and we're going to need a suggestion of like an animal or an occupation.
All right.
Type in some of those. Yeah. Awesome. Great. Good job. So World's Worst. I took some suggestions I saw from the chat from earlier I thought would work well for this game. So Comedy Pigs, you ready for World's Worst?
Absolutely.
Bring it.
All right. World's Worst.
Can people continue to make suggestions as this game goes on?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
please
yeah.
do,
Okay.
'cause
Great.
I can see them, so I'll throw them in.
Sweet.
Yeah. Just keep typing it in. World's Worst Bouncer. Thomas.
Only one bounce.
Sonny.
Excuse me. You
Nice. Rob.
Now, just hold on a minute. I got this. So if you were born in 86, hold on. All right, go in.
Math is important. from the previous suggestion from the other game, fruit vendor, world's worst fruit vendor. Challenging. Let's see what you got. Wow, Sonny, quick to the draw.
How about a nice big steak? From my fruit cart.
Rob.
So yeah, I put the oranges up here and I put bananas in between each of the, oh God. Sorry.
Suddenly the fruit cart becomes adult only. Thomas, did you have one?
Similar, but hey ladies, you want a banana?
Ooh, creepy. It's good sales technique.
Fruit right there.
Ooh, these potatoes are just about ripe.
Sonny, world's worst fruit vendor.
Hey, well, I got fruit bowls here. And what? No, that ain't rotten. Those flies are free. They're like decoration for the fruit. This is how they eat it in Europe. I swear.
All right, let's see some coming in on the chat there. Well, we won't do this one because I think it'll just be too easy, but I see John Hawley suggested president, world's worst president.
That's a very good
world's
point.
worst.
That would be too easy. We have really smart and talented improvisers here, so we'll pass that one up.
Great suggestion, though. Let's try, I see a suggestion, magician, world's worst magician. Rob.
Look, your mother signed the waiver, and I've only done that saw trick like once before. It's going to be okay, Billy.
Thomas. He just disappeared, I guess.
Presto.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Ooh. That reminds me of another suggestion that came through earlier. Ghost. How about world's worst ghost? Rob.
I'm actually still alive.
World's worst ghost.
Boo. I don't know. Boo. Whatever. Scary. I'm scary. Yeah. Boo.
New York ghost.
I'm scared here. Boo.
Katie.
Oh, you're gonna wear that today, Karen, huh? Okay, no, that's good too. I mean, yeah, that one over that's kind of nice, but whatever. You want to look like a hoe? It's cool.
Sonny.
I see you masturbate.
That's the scariest ghost I've ever seen.
That's the best ghost.
Scariest ghost I've ever seen. What other, any other suggestions coming in there, Stephen?
Let's see. I saw one that was Wonder of the World.
World's worst wonder of the world. Interesting.
I thought that was an interesting one, yeah.
Yeah, let's finish world's worst with that one. World's worst wonder of the world. Katie.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so glad you're here to see the 8th wonder of the world, this burnt piece of toast. Ah.
Ooh.
So what it is actually is a statue of a bead collected with anal beads.
Yikes.
Wow.
Well, Sonny.
Yes. I have been collecting my nail clippings since I was 4 years old. That is 74 years of nail clippings that I have arranged in this pyramid. It's a wonder of the world.
Wow. Rob.
Huh? Hey?
And that's World's Worst, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, pigs. World's Worst. Thanks for all the great suggestions, you guys out there watching us. Awesome suggestions. We got great audience tonight. Great fans out there. You guys rock. All right, so our next game is called Terrible T-Shirt. You don't need to give us any suggestions for this, because what's going to happen with this is one pig is going to make up on the spot a suggestion to another pig. And what their suggestion is going to be is what their imaginary T-shirt has as an image on it. What's the image on their imaginary T-shirt? And the pig that they're telling this to has to immediately come up with the caption or the wording on that T-shirt. Get the made-up image right away, and they have to come up with the words or caption on it. And will live up to its name, as you will see. Terrible T-shirt. It's kind of a lot of fun to do. So we thought we do this game often in rehearsal, just to kind of warm up as in practice, but we had such fun doing it. We said, let's share it with our audience. We can do it. Great. So let's start with Sonny. Sonny, you can pick any of the pigs you want and describe their T-shirt to them.
Katie.
Yes.
Your T-shirt has a coiled up cobra on it, like coiled up, ready to strike.
Okay.
And in front of the cobra is a kitten with a machine gun.
Ooh. Back up, bitch. Terrible T-shirt. Terrible T-shirt. Rob.
Yes.
Your T-shirt has the Grinch, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy sitting in a booth at Denny's, and only the Grinch is eating a giant stack of pancakes.
We should have went to the other Denny's. Terrible T-shirt. Terrible T-shirt. Thomas.
Yes.
Your T-shirt has a field of flowers, and in the field of flowers is what looks to be Hitler running with a basket in his hand.
Doesn't get much better than World War II. Terrible T-shirt. Terrible T-shirt. All right, back to Sonny. Sonny, your shirt features the back of a computer, and with where the cables would go is a bunch of uncooked spaghetti.
Those Italians are not engineers. Terrible T-shirt. Terrible T-shirt.
Be sure to place your orders now.
All right, that's Terrible T-shirt, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, terrible.
Okay, good. All right, great job. Well, we're going to end our time with you all tonight with a hoedown, and we need a suggestion from you. Connie Pidge is going to sing a hoedown song for you. So what would you like to hear a hoedown song about? It's the topic of the hoedown song that they're going to sing. That's what we'll need from you. Just type it in to the chatty on the techie that you're watching us on, and the Connie Pigs will see. But wanted to thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've had a blast. You can catch us again next Friday at the same exact time, same pig channel, 9. Can I say that, Steven? Is that okay?
I did not mean to bring that to only me when you asked me that question, but it is certainly okay. I had a very weird laughter that I think was muted that you couldn't hear. That could be your new slogan. Let me bring it back to the comedy pics.
Saw some of these suggestions rolling in, and I think it's. Go ahead, Steven.
No one heard anything that you said. It was so sweet, but no one heard it.
Oh no.
So go back to like when I just brought it back to you and just go ahead and say those things again. It was so nice. Yeah, so go for it.
All right. So yeah, had a little glitch there with the sound, but we're back. As I said, you can see us again next week, same time, 9 o'clock. It's going to be different games. We're going to play with you. A little bit of a different cast for the pigs because there's more than just 4 like you see tonight. And come out and join us again. Love having you. Stay connected with each other. It's a difficult time for all of us, but stay safe too. And glad we could connect tonight with you. Huge shout out to Steven. Thank you, Steven, for all the techie, boothy stuff you do. And Met Comedy Night, Maryland Ensemble Theater. Remember local theater during this time and support them if you're able to, like by watching us tonight. Thanks.
Woohoo!
All right, pigs. I saw some suggestions coming through. I forgot to give you the suggestion. When I saw some come through, I thought it was kind of appropriate. I saw one come through that was face masks. So this is a hoedown about face masks. Steven, anything else you'd like to tell the crowd before we
I'd like to say, well, to the crowd and to the pigs, we've had around 25 watching on Twitch and around 15 to 20 watching on Facebook. So, between 40 and 45-ish through the night. So it feels like we got a full house. Woohoo! Loving all the suggestions we're reading in the chat. And, if we didn't pick your suggestion tonight, I'm really sorry. You're just going to have to see this again at 9 o'clock on the 18th of September.
Right, exactly. All right, thanks. So, no further ado. The face mask hoedown. Take it away, pigs.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum. Yes, it's hard to wear a mask. Sometimes you can't breathe, but I'd rather wear it than die and heave. I'm really tired of all this mothering, so just go ahead and wear the damn covering. Bum 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 bum.
Bum 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 bum. Face masks are very important. People should wear them from the giants to small as an ant. If you're wearing them, please don't quit. And if you don't, you're really a dumb shit.
Bum, 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 bum. COVID was over and it was really bad. Everyone wore masks and I'm glad that they had. My son wore his mask and I'm glad he did because he's ugly. And yes, I'm glad he did.
Bum 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 bum. Anti-maskers, they make me very upset. I way, I would just punch them in the head. And if they wear their mask, at least there's one saving grace. The rest of us don't have to see their ugly face.
Don't have to see their ugly face.
All right, Comedy Pigs.
Props.
That's the Face Mask Hoedown brought to you by the Comedy Pigs. Thank you, everybody. Good night. We have been the Comedy Pigs. I'm your host, Eric.
Oh, I'm Katie.
Rob.
Thomas.
See you next week.
All right, and there you have it. That was our show tonight, the Comedy Pigs Live. If you're watching on Facebook and if you're watching on Twitch, you can tune into more Met Comedy Night shows. Every Thursday night, we have Strange Times Indeed with Cliff McAllister. You can call in and share your strange stories of perhaps an alien encounter, anything paranormal, ghost-wise. And I've said this before, there's been some calls even about squirrels. And I sometimes get to share my dreams from my dream journal right there on the show, and Cliff interprets them for me. We also have O'Crit on Met Comedy Night. The 25th of September, they'll be performing their Dungeons and Dragon Improv at 9 p.m. And let's see, do we have a I have a promo for the Strange Times Indeed coming in right after I sign off. But please stay classy out there and consider subscribing to the Met Comedy Night channel so we can get you more emotes. Peace!
Life inside during the pandemic getting you down? Worried that there's nothing you can do to pass the time? No laughs left to be had? All gone crazy? Well, bam! Guess what? Met Comedy Night is coming to Twitch. Heck, it's there right now, and you can join us every week with shows from the Comedy Pigs, O'Crit, Strange Times Indeed, Over the Hump, and more. That's right, follow us on twitch.tv/MetComedyNight for all the laughter you need. Oh God, I don't think
You will not believe the strange things, the strange tales we have to tell you. I am your host, Cliff McAllister, the czar of the bizarre, and you're watching Strange Times Indeed. Of course, this is a call-in show. We take callers from across the globe, and we listen to their stories, their experiences of the unexplained, and we share them with you, the viewer, as a public service. Oh, Magic Scarf, thanks for following us.
Woohoo!
Magic Scarf?
Yeah,
Scarf started
Magic
watching the show.
Scarf!
Let's see, Magic Scarf says, if I can figure it out, anybody can. Anyone can join Twitch. Go to your browser, enter the URL twitch.tv/MetComedyNight. Join us every Thursday at 9 and call in with your strange stories. As always, this show is brought to you by the Maryland Ensemble Theater, who have the guts to put us on the air. Thanks to all of you for watching Strange Times Indeed. I'm your host, Cliff McAllister, signing off.